The only clue Caitlyn had on who kidnapped her parents for information after rescuing them was that they went by the moniker C. So she became the sheriff in order to lead her to uncovering the truth behind that fateful night. Little did she know, the C in question was someone closer than she thought. Corina Veraza. When you're a chem baron cultivating a plant-based chemical arsenal from Zon, having Piltover Sheriff in your back pocket sure comes in handy. She works with Caitlyn to take down the criminal adversaries that stand in her path, all while planting the seeds to take down the very institution she works for. Corina's magnum opus is a flower that consumes Zon Gray, the byproduct of a chemical pollution from the chemtech industry. Through these flowers, she's able to release a deadly chemical ignited with a switch. A woman in STEM, she feeds information to the wardens to lead them to an ambush of her own poisonous flora. Though what happens next is left vague in this Legends of Runeterra scenario. It is notable that when she is destroyed in the game, she says,
"The seed is planted,"
which can imply her web of plans could extend post-mortem. Remember the woman Caitlyn was flirting with in the brothel in Arcane? The one who mentioned, "I've only ever imagined the gardens. This is all I've ever seen, surrounded by plants." The woman with the potentially plant-like outlines on her skin that could very well be scarring from previous experiments, whose look very similar to a certain someone. Further evidence that she frequents this establishment is shown in this interaction with Caitlyn in lore.
"Corina, what brings you here?"
"Business and pleasure, Sheriff."
But that's just a theory. Corina was initially thought to be the Chem Baroness champion tease that eventually became the business-savvy Renata Glass, who most likely crossed paths with Corina at some point in her life due to her aptitude to collaborate and provide resources for her science-savvy Zonate. The sheer volume of content that Corina has gotten with 2 Legends of Runeterra cards, a Spirit Blossom and Bale Academia skin, shows there's a high possibility that we'll get to at least see a bit of her in future stories and perhaps even Arcane. How do you think they'd integrate Corina in Season 2 of Arcane? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you in next week's Lore of Runeterra.